Hello, this is Dr. Carola Fortner, and I welcome you to our child development class. What you're seeing here is our classroom, and I already put up an announcement. I still have to add this little video to it, but other than that, you can see here that there's some information for you. And the first thing that you should probably notice is that BayPath has now, due to federal regulations, a different late work policy for just week 1 where it doesn't apply. So there's no late work for week 1. So make sure you do your discussions by Thursday night for the first post, and then 4 or more responses by Saturday, and the other assignments are also due Saturday night. So what you will see is that we have no text required. However, the readings are in Knowledge Path. And also look in the weekly overview tab under week 1 to-do list and supplemental materials. Let me kind of quick show you what I mean by that. So when you go into the weekly overview, here is week 1. You can see here it says the course competencies and the learning outcomes for the week. But then look here, if you click this, you will find the weekly readings, but also, for example, here we have research methods in developmental psychology, and we have theories of development. There's a link to a website that you can take a look at, etc. So there's always going to be some information, and then there is a little overview of the assignments of the week. So if we go back to the announcement that we were just discussing, what you will see here is then that each week we have the same course structure, and you may be familiar with that, which is we always have an overview section, then we have a discussion, we have a short reflection related to our week's readings, and then an assignment that relates to our weekly topic. Okay, so that's what is there structurally. I did give you a little bonus here, and that is I have this file that I developed for my classes that has an overview of the major developmental theories. So if you want to see them all in one place, I actually attached it as a file, but I wanted to give you a little idea by pasting pictures of that file in here, so you can see that each theory has about, a couple paragraphs, and that might actually be helpful for you when we do our case discussions. So much for our announcement. If you're looking for the course syllabus, you can find it right here. And oops, I guess we can't find it. It was there minutes ago. Well, I will have to check back for this here and talk to BayPath and have them attach it. That's so weird. I just saw it. At any rate, here's our modules, and we are looking at here's some course resources. There's tutoring available. Here is a free Office program for you to download. If you are not new to Knowledge Path, here's some information to help you out with it. And then here's this week. So this week we will have a discussion on child development, and we're talking about some fundamental theories and also some research in the field. So let's take a look here. First off is the Knowledge Path, and when you launch this here, you will be directed to your activities there. And then we come to our discussion, which obviously should happen after you did your reading. So I encourage you to not wait until like Wednesday or so thinking about like, hey, the discussion is due tomorrow. But these classes are open. Work on the weekend ahead of time and get ready for the discussion by doing your reading in your Knowledge Path first. Okay, so for this discussion, it is organized by last name. If your last name starts with A to M, you will debate the nature as an influence on development. If your last name is N to Z, you will debate that nurture is the stronger influence. And what you are supposed to do, make a post of about 450 words, I believe is the direction here, 450 to 600 words. And the idea here is that you are participated conducting a friendly debate about nurture versus nature. What is actually the driving influence, nature being such things as genetics and nurture being all kinds of environmental influences. So here we go. The next assignment then for you for week 1 is a case study. We have Kalexi here, and Kalexi is an 11-year-old girl with no siblings, and here we get an idea about her life. And then the question is for your assignment that you are to apply 3 human developmental theories to the case as it relates to her behavior. Okay, so here's some questions to answer. And the idea here is that you should be in 2 to 3 pages in length. Should be APA style. That means it should be 2 to 3 pages of double-spaced text in 12-point Times New Roman font. And here are some ideas of like the rubrics that we will use for this. Okay, so then here is another assignment, and that is about research methods in human development. And in this case, what you're supposed to do is that you first do your readings, and then have a discussion of 2 to 3 pages that says what is important to conduct research on infant. Why is it important to conduct research on infants and children? What are some possible benefits and limitations of different research methods? And identify an area that you would want to learn more about and how you would go about studying the topic. What techniques would you use and why? So again, remember the late policy does not apply this week. And this is an overview over the course structure and also about over the week this week. So then I'll be next week. I wish you good luck. Feel free to go to the conversations to ask me any questions or email me, and we'll talk to you soon.